Hey everyone, Harry here, Portugal. Just the name makes you think of romantic things. Cute yellow trams going up Lisbon's hills, the smell of roasting chestnuts and fresh pastries, the bright fishing boats in the harbor. It's easy to see why so many Americans dream of moving here. But like any dream, things can be a bit different once you've unpacked and settled in. After 2 years of living in Portugal, I've learned that it's the small, everyday differences, the little cultural things that really make you stop and think. Things that make you laugh, things that make you confused, and things that make you appreciate how unique life is here. So join me as I share the 7 biggest culture shocks I've had as an American living in Portugal. We'll talk about everything from how slow or fast life is, to the food, the people, and even the weather. Get ready to see what Portugal is really like. If there's one thing you need to know about the Portuguese, it's that they enjoy the simple things in life. And nothing shows this better than their coffee culture. Back in the States, we're all about grabbing coffee and going. Coffee is just fuel for the day, right? But here, coffee is an experience, something special. You walk into a local pastry shop, the air filled with the smell of fresh pastries and strong coffee. You order a bica, that's a shot of espresso, and find a table. And here's the important part. You're supposed to sit and enjoy it, talk with friends, read the newspaper, or just watch people walk by. So, next time you're in Portugal and want some coffee, remember, skip the to-go cup, find a sunny table, and enjoy the Portuguese way of coffee. Okay, let's talk about customer service. In the US, we're used to a lot of attention. Waiters always checking to see if you need anything. And while that's sometimes nice, it can also feel a bit much, right? Well, in Portugal, customer service is totally different. Once you sit down at a restaurant, the waiter takes your order, and then, mostly, they leave you alone. No constant questions, no rushing you to finish. You can take your time eating, enjoy your conversation, and relax without feeling pressured. It's a nice change, and it lets you really enjoy eating out. Let's talk about food. Portuguese food is full of amazing flavors, with fresh seafood being a big part of it. And when I say fresh seafood, I mean really fresh. We're talking straight from the ocean to your plate. One thing you'll learn fast is that the Portuguese love their bacalhau. Bacalhau is dried and salted cod. Yes, you heard that right. Dried and salted. I know it might not sound good, but trust me, the Portuguese have made bacalhau into an art. They say there are over 1,000 ways to cook it, from simple grilled dishes to fancy casseroles. So, if you love seafood, Portugal is the perfect place for you. Let's talk about talking to people. While many Portuguese people, especially in tourist spots, speak English, it's always good to learn a few basic Portuguese words. A simple bom dia, good morning, or obrigado or obrigada, thank you, can make a big difference. So, don't worry about the language barrier, don't be afraid to make mistakes, and have fun talking with the locals in their language. Let's talk about getting around. Portugal has a great public transportation system, especially in the big cities like Lisbon and Porto. The metro is clean, works well, and is super cheap. And then there are those famous yellow trams in Lisbon. They're definitely a tourist thing, but locals use them too. But be careful, those trams can get crowded, especially during rush hour. If you want to experience Portugal like a local, try taking the bus. Just be ready for anything, because Portuguese bus drivers are known for their interesting driving. One big difference between American and Portuguese culture is how they think about work and life. In the United States, we often work long hours, giving up personal time for our jobs, but in Portugal, people focus on enjoying life outside of work. Family, friends, and fun things are more important, and work is just a way to make a living, not the most important thing. This doesn't mean that Portuguese people are lazy, they just value their time off, and they use it. Okay, let's talk about the weather. Portugal has some of the best weather in Europe. Think sunny days, nice temperatures, and beautiful beaches. But Portugal does have some strange weather sometimes. One surprise for me was that many Portuguese homes don't have central heating. So be ready to wear lots of layers, get a good space heater, and enjoy the Portuguese tradition of sitting around a fireplace. So there you have it. My top 7 culture shocks after 2 years of living in Portugal. It's been a crazy ride, full of surprises and lots of pastel de nata. From the slower pace of life to the unique customer service, from all the fresh seafood to the challenges of public transportation, living in Portugal has been an amazing experience. More than anything, it's taught me to be open to new things, to slow down, and to enjoy the simple things in life. Would you ever move to Portugal? Let me know in the comments. Like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to everything about Portugal for more about life in Portugal. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos.